Hello, my name's Niall and I'm a story builder at Discover. And here I am at Discover on the ship of adventure. And today I want to tell you a story that comes all the way from China. It's about someone called Ma Liang who had a very magic paintbrush and did lots of wonderful things with it. I hope you enjoy it. Ma Liang didn't have much, but what he did have was a big imagination. He longed to be an artist, but because he didn't have much, he couldn't even afford a paintbrush. So instead, he would draw pictures in the sand with this stick. He would draw, and he practiced and practiced. When you practice and practice, you get very good at things. And Ma Liang became a wonderful drawer. One day, he was drawing a fantastic picture of a tiger when an old beggar lady came past.
"Oh, that is a wonderful picture of a tiger," she said. "Could you perhaps draw me a butterfly on the wall? But to do it, take this paintbrush."
Ma Liang was very grateful for the paintbrush and he started to paint a butterfly. And to his amazement, just as he finished, whoosh, the butterfly came to life and flew away. When Ma Liang turned round to thank the old lady, she was gone, vanished into the wind. Ma Liang didn't know what to do with his newfound gift, so he thought he'd go for a walk. And while he was walking, he went past an old shivering man who looked very hungry. So Ma Liang started to paint for him. He painted him a bowl with some rice and some chopsticks, and just as he finished, whoosh, the bowl came to life. He gave it to the old man who gobbled it up and wasn't hungry anymore. Ma Liang still didn't know what to do, so he decided to keep walking on. And as he was walking, he went past a dried up riverbed with lots of people next to it looking very thirsty. So Ma Liang started to paint a beautiful fountain. And just as he finished, whoosh, it came to life. And all the water ran from it, and the people took big slurpy drinks, and they weren't thirsty anymore. Ma Liang kept walking on, and as he was walking, he spied an old lady shivering with cold by the side of the road. Brrr, brrr. So Ma Liang painted for her a nice warm coat. And when he finished, whoosh, it came to life. The old lady put the coat on, and she wasn't cold anymore. Ma Liang decided that he would only paint for people in need. And because he did this, people came to love him. And his fame spread far and wide, so far that it reached the very ears of the emperor. The emperor summoned Ma Liang to his palace, and he said, "Ma Liang, I have heard tales of how wonderfully good you are at painting, and I would like you to do a very special painting for me. I want you to paint me a tree, but not just any tree. I want it to be a tree with chocolate and gold coins. It's going to be wonderful." But Ma Liang explained that he only painted for people in need, and the emperor certainly wasn't someone who would be in need. The emperor was furious. Not many people told him no, and he threw Ma Liang in the dungeon of the palace and said, "You're not coming out until you've painted me that tree." Ma Liang was cold and sad and lonely in the dungeon. He sat and thought for a long time. How could the greedy emperor be so mean? He didn't know what to do until he had an idea. He would just paint himself a key and use that to escape. But just as he was about to do it, he felt that he needed to teach the greedy emperor a lesson. And so he started to paint something else on the wall of his dungeon. He painted the tree with chocolate gold coins, and he put it on an island, and he surrounded the island with lots and lots of water. And right at the beginning of the painting, he painted a small boat. And of course, just as he finished, whoosh, it came to life. When the emperor came to visit, Ma Liang said, "Please step onto the boat to visit your tree."
Oh, this is very nice, Ma Liang. Is it? Oh, I'm moving.
And the boat started to move towards the island. After not very long, the emperor got there, rushed up to the tree of chocolate gold coins and started to gobble them up. He should have stopped when he was full, but he was very greedy, so he kept on eating them. And he should have stopped, but he kept on eating them until he fell.
Oh, Ma Liang, I'm feeling a bit sick. I should probably come back now.
But when the emperor stepped back onto the boat, Ma Liang started to paint great big waves. And the boat started to rock from side to side.
Whoa, Ma Liang, can you turn the waves down, please?
Have you learned your lesson yet? He asked.
But I've still not learned my lesson, Ma Liang. Can you turn the waves down?
So he started to paint even bigger waves. Have you learned your lesson now?
Okay, Ma Liang, I've learned my lesson. Just please make it stop. I'm going to be sick.
And when the emperor did, Ma Liang, with one brushstroke, made the rough seas calm, and he brought the boat back to the end of the painting, and the emperor stepped out. And he apologized for being so silly and greedy, and he let Ma Liang go. And Ma Liang, with his trusty paintbrush, walked on, carrying on for a long, long way, looking for other people in need and seeing if he could do lovely paintings for them. And that is the end of the story. Wow, that was an amazing story. I can't believe the things Ma Liang painted came to life. And he sure taught that silly emperor a lesson. Well, I hope you enjoyed the story as much as I did. That's it from me. All I can say is goodbye, and I hope to see you at Discover soon. Bye.